Hi everyone, my name is Nicole. Today I'm going to talk about PHP switch case conditional statements. So it's just like if, then, else. So we are using switch case in order to make the program to think and decide what to do under a few conditions. Let's get started. I'm going to use my editor. It's a Sublime editor. Alright, make sure your local host is on. I'm using MAM, so I'm going to save my file in the htdocs later. So this is a Sublime editor. If you have Dreamweaver, you can use Dreamweaver, or else you can use Bracket, Atom, and so forth. So, let me add on the generic structure for HTML. So the dot time, the HTML, the head, and the body. And today's this website is called Checking for Wages Subsidy in Malaysia. So a few days ago, Malaysian's government has actually announced that they are going to provide financial assistance to companies, those SMEs companies. So I want to make this program to decide what eligibility for the companies, what they can get, and from the subsidy scheme. And let's take a look. So during this MCO movement control order periods, everybody's having a difficult time. We have economy crisis, and let's take a look. What can our Malaysian government provide for SMEs? So as for the title, I will just say checking for the wage subsidy in Malaysia. So I'm going to create packages for people to basically key in. So I just do H1 heading 1 in order for people to see the packages. For this heading, I will just put wage subsidy packages. And my content here, I will have a list that is 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to do an order list, and I have 3 list items. First list item, second list of item, and the third list of item, and number 1 package. So I will use an ampersand LT semicolon. It stands for less than. I want the symbol less than symbol, so I'm going to use the code, HTML code, in order to display the less than symbol. For those who are less than 75 employees in the company. And the second item will be 76 to 200 employees. As for the last package, for those more than 200, so I'm going to use ampersand greater than 200 employees. And basically, before that, I want to actually ask a question: how many employees in your company? So I will ask a question, and they will answer that. So this is the information, and I'm going to ask them to key in a package, key in package 1, package 2, or package 3. So I'm going to do a form. I space out. So this form, when they finish a form, they're going to submit to pass the data to another PHP file. So I will just put action. So this action is going to post it to the a PHP file called subsidy. subsidy.php. I'm going to create it later. And the method use, secure method use, which is post instead of get, G-E-T. So in the form, I will say enter your package number, which is, I will just bracket, I just expect them to basically enter 1, 2, 3, not other than that, just a guideline. And I will put in, after I ask them to input, I'm going to put in the input field. The type is text, and the name for this text field, it will be package. And I am basically good to submit, but I would like to have a line break, and I will have my button. So this button label is called check. This is the button label, and the button type will be submit, and the value, which is submit. The value will be submit. That's all for this this file. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it under my htdoc, this folder called first PHP. I'm going to save it as package.php, means that the display packages. Okay, I'm going to save it. We are done use PHP. We are done this PHP. So on the other hand, after the person have actually key in package 1 to 3, and they're going to pass this data to subsidy.php. So I'm going to create a new file and save it as in the same folder called first. It depends where you want to save it. I want to save it in the same directory, same folder. I will call it subsidy.php. And now, all right. So in this file, same thing. I'm going to basically create a HTML structure, and this round the title, I will just say this page will show the result for which subsidy, so the company can check which package they're entitled. So in the body, I will basically put in my PHP block, PHP, and I'm going to close the block, and I'm going to space out and put whatever things I want to do with the PHP. So in this PHP, we are going to use a switch case. To save it. So the switch case, we have a bracket and open curly bracket and close curly bracket, and I'm going to space out that, so I have extra bracket. So in the switch, right, I will basically check whether what is the variable, which is underscore post, what we get from this form, which is this value in this package. So post package, all right, to check this variable and compare. And in this switch case, so we have case 1, case 1, and what will happen, and we have a break, and we have a case 2, then we what will happen. Okay, so we have a break, and case, we only have package 1, 2, and 3. So we have a case 3. Case 3. Alright, it's a double quotation, single quotation, also okay. It's alright. So case 1, 2, 3. So case 3, right? We only have 3 possibilities. So the last one we can actually use default. Default. If not case 1 is not case 2, that must be default. Alright, so we have 3 conditions. So if the package is 1, what people enter is a package 1. So I will say echo and semicolon. We are echo eligible amount, eligible subsidy is RM 1,200 per employee. Alright, and basically, so if people enter package 1, they're eligible for this. If for package number 2, then eligible will be 800. If not, right, is a package 3, then I will just echo eligible is 600. So this is the conditions for switch case. Alright, I'm done for my switch case. If you want to basically make it align a bit, so I will just select all. For subline, I will just go to line, re-indent, then it will be indented properly for me. So I will just hit save. I'm done with this. So as usual, the result is a bit small. So before the head is closed, I would like to add a style. So an internal style to basically make everything bigger, looks bigger. I would put everything star and open curly bracket and close curly bracket, and inside I will put font size 24 pixel, and don't forget your semicolon. So it will make the content look much bigger. I will just copy this and hit save, Command S to save my page, and here I will apply the same thing to make it bigger. So I'm done with this. We are good to check the result. So basically I will just go to my my file first, PHP folder, and I have just now saved it as package.php. So this is the first package of PHP we have done. So it will say the title which subsidy packages are provided by the Malaysian government. So how many employees in your company, for the company to check how much allowance will be given for each employee. So if you have less than 75 employees, you put 1 here. If you have 76 to 200 employees, put here. And if you have more than 200 employees, put here. So I just put 2. So let's say I have 100 employees, and just hit set. So it will say eligible subsidy is 800 per employee. So this is a very simple 2 PHP file, which is the package.php and subsidy.php. So that's all for my for this lesson. I hope you enjoy this lesson and stay safe and maintain good health at home. So I have finished this lesson. Do subscribe to my channel and like my video. See ya!